to our news channel. Our news bulletin today features the latest breaking news with the following details.
The vengeful woman's evil plan, injecting acid into her rival. In 2012, Quach Phi, a woman filled with hatred, stormed into her ex-husband's house in the middle of the night and injected acid into his new wife's abdomen, aiming to render her infertile. This is a heart-wrenching and anger-inducing story about what hatred and jealousy can lead to. In November 2012, Nhi Loi, living in Shaanxi City, Henan Province, remarried Quach Phi after her first marriage failed due to an abusive husband. This time Nhi Loi felt she had found a good, honest man. But just 19 days after the wedding, at 11 p.m. on December the 16th, a group of people suddenly broke into Nhi Loi's house while she was fast asleep. They dragged her out of bed, mercilessly beat her, and a woman in the group injected an unidentified liquid into her abdomen. After completing this brutal act, the group quickly left, leaving Nhi Loi in agonizing pain on the floor with a purple-black wound on her stomach. Desperately trying to contact her husband, who was working the night shift, Nhi Loi called her parents-in-law. When they arrived, they found her bleeding heavily with a wound the size of a fist on her abdomen. They quickly took her to the hospital, where doctors diagnosed that she had been injected with a corrosive substance, and transferred her to a larger hospital in Shaanxi City. Through surgery, doctors found that Nhi Loi's intestines were completely necrotic and had to remove most of them, leaving only 10 centimeters of the small intestine. Although she temporarily overcame the critical stage, she still faced complications and her chances of survival were very slim. When Quach Phi returned home from work, he found the bedroom in disarray, with mud on the bed and floor. Initially, he thought his wife had been beaten, but when he arrived at the hospital, he realized the situation was far more serious. His family could not fathom who would bear such a grudge against Nhi Loi. Upon regaining consciousness, Nhi Loi saw the face of the woman who injected the poison. Despite the brief glimpse, she recognized the woman as Quach Phi, her husband's ex-wife. From having seen her photo, the police immediately investigated and arrested Quach Phi at a motel. She confessed to her crime and revealed the secret of her ongoing relationship with Quach Phi. According to her confession, Quach Phi and Quach Phi had remained in contact after their divorce, with Quach Phi sending love signals to his ex-wife, claiming he married Nhi Loi just to have a child. This made Quach Phi believe that she and Quach Phi were meant to be together. After Quach Phi confessed, Quach Phi admitted he had not completely cut ties with his ex-wife. He explained that after their divorce, Quach Phi sought him out, promising to change her ways to live harmoniously together. Feeling sorry for her living alone, Quach Phi gave her a second chance. They lived together for a while, but he did not refuse when introduced to Nhi Loi. After identifying the suspect, the police immediately arrested her at a motel. Quach Phi confessed to the crime, revealing the ongoing entanglement with Quach Phi. As time passed, Quach Phi realized his ex-wife had not changed, so he decided to marry Nhi Loi. However, in Quach Phi's eyes, Nhi Loi was the one who stole her husband, leading her to take extreme measures for revenge. Quach Phi recruited for idle young men, falsely claiming that Nhi Loi had broken her child's leg, and asking them to help demand compensation. She promised each person 300 yuan after the job was done. At midnight on December the 16th, Quach Phi led the group into Nhi Loi's bedroom and attacked her. Taking the opportunity, Quach Phi injected sulfuric acid into Nhi Loi's abdomen while cursing her for stealing her husband. After being caught, Quach Phi admitted that the reason for injecting acid was to render Nhi Loi infertile. The remaining intestines were too short, preventing Nhi Loi from eating normally, and she had to survive on nutritional infusions. Nhi Loi lay in the hospital bed, sobbing, unable to understand why she had to endure such suffering. Quach Phi did not dare tell Nhi Loi that this tragedy stemmed from his unresolved relationship with his ex-wife. On March the 11th, 2013, Nhi Loi passed away from multiple organ failures. Quach Phi expressed his regret, saying he owed her for life. On December 6, 2013, Quach Phi was sentenced to death for intentional injury. Her four accomplices received sentences ranging from 2 to 5 years in prison. All 5 defendants were ordered to compensate the victim's family with 200,000 yuan. What do you think about Quach Phi's heinous crime? How should such an act be dealt with to be just? Please leave your comments below. Goodbye.
What do you think about this issue? Please leave a comment below for everyone to know and discuss. Goodbye and see you again.